Hey everybody, Chris Shoup here, and today I want to talk about a question that a lot of people have about becoming a digital nomad, which is how to find a digital nomad job that is a job that will support them in their digital nomad lifestyle if they have no experience. So it's a question that a lot of people have, because a lot of people that are just getting out of high school or just getting out of college, or maybe they just don't have a whole lot of work experience, they would like to live the digital nomad lifestyle and they don't want to have to sit in an office for 5 years before they do that. So I am making this video for you if you're in that situation. First thing is I want to warn you, this is a little disclaimer, that this is going to be an uphill battle, okay? It's possible to get a job with no experience, but it's going to take some work, it's going to take some effort, because the people who do have experience will be preferable to you, right? So you are going to have to find ways to mitigate that. You are going to have to find ways to provide value that goes over and above that makes up for your lack of experience, basically. So be aware that it's going to take some work. You are going to have to work at this. Probably you won't find a job on day one. So come to terms with that, make peace with that fact, and be willing to work for it, and you can be successful. Now, the one exception to that is that you can teach English. I've talked about this before. There's a lot of families around the world who will pay a lot of money if you are, if you're an American or you're a British citizen, if you teach them English. If you're a native English speaker, they will pay you a lot of money to teach them English, like $20 an hour or something like that. And you already have experience teaching English, or you have experience speaking English, so that's really all you need. You don't even need teaching experience. So that's one thing you can do. But if you don't want to teach English, all hope is not lost. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you about how you can mitigate the problem of little experience. Excuse me, my notes are falling down here. But so what I would recommend, if you want to do something else other than teaching English, of course, is that you create your own experience. A lot of people totally underestimate the power of the internet, the resources that are available to them as a result of having the internet. And nowadays, you can practice doing just about anything you want and create your own experience. So what I mean by that is that, say you're a designer, say you're a graphic designer. Well, you can create graphic designs on your own. Or if you're a writer, you can write sales letters, or you can write blogs, or you can write books, or you can write whatever you want, right? You can do this on your own. You don't need to have a job to be able to do this. Or if you are a coder, if you're a computer programmer, you can write programs, you can build programs on your own. You can do this from your own computer. Or if you're a marketer, for example, then you can find an affiliate product or find somebody else's product, maybe a drop shipping product. You can do this on your own. And what this will do is this will create experience, and it will create a portfolio for you. So if you're a designer, you have a portfolio of designs that you can show to potential employers and say, hey, this is my work. Right? So now you not only do you have experience, you also have proof of the quality of your work. So they really don't care how many years of experience you have. They care about the quality of your work, because that's what they're looking for. That's what does them a benefit. Or similarly, if you're a writer, if you do good work, you can show them your work directly. Instead of saying, oh, I worked as a writer for 10 years, you say, here's a sample of my writing. Right? They see that the experience is, the only reason they care about experience is because they think that it correlates with quality. Right? So probably if you have more experience, you're doing better quality work. Well, if you can prove to them directly by showing them the quality of your work that you do high quality work, then the experience just goes out the window. It just doesn't matter anymore. So create your own experience. Whatever you do, you should find a way to create your own experience, and then you can show that off. If you're a marketer, you're selling affiliate products, well, you can make a ton of money just doing that, right? You don't even need a job if you do that. But if you still do want a job, you can show your results. You can track your metrics. You can show them, here's the opt-in rate I got on my opt-in page, and here's the sales rate I got on my product, etc., etc. Here is the ROI that I was getting on my ad spend. You know, you can show hard numbers, and you can prove yourself that way, which is far and away better than saying I have X years of experience, right? You're showing actual results, which is far better. Now, I'm sure some of you will hear me saying this and say, okay, well, I don't have any skills. I don't know how to design. I don't know how to code. I don't know how to market. I don't know how to write, etc. Well, again, thanks to the power of the internet, you can learn any skill you want. And some of them are quick, right? Some skills you can learn pretty quick. There's online courses that'll teach you skills. A lot of them are free, depending on the skills, right? Some of the higher income skills you have to pay for. You have to, or if you really want to learn well, you have to pay for a course. But the introductory stuff is free, right? So take the introductory stuff, learn about it, figure out if you have a knack for it, if you have an aptitude for it. Do that for free. You can find all sorts of amazing content on YouTube. I mean, follow my channel if you want this kind of content. I tell you all about how to find digital nomad work and how to live the digital nomad lifestyle and how to make money online. So, you know, follow YouTube channels like mine, and there's a whole bunch of them like mine that will teach you incredibly useful information. So follow that, take some online courses, figure out what you like, what you're good at, and then another good way is just to experiment with stuff, experiment with programs. You know, I've said in previous videos that you can learn to be a graphic designer just by using Canva. If you know the app called Canva or canva.com on the computer, or you can use it on your phone, you can create awesome designs like logos and banners and postcards and flyers and all sorts of stuff like that. Just a drag and drop editor makes it so easy. And companies will pay for that. You can create a portfolio. You can learn this software in a couple of hours, right? And then you can create a portfolio of really great looking stuff that people will pay for, whether you're working freelance or you're doing a full-time remote job. You can learn this just by experimenting with Canva a little bit. Or if you want to do marketing, for example, mess around with ClickFunnels, right? I love ClickFunnels. I use it all the time. Mess around with ClickFunnels a little bit. Take their affiliate bootcamp course. I'll link to that below because I really like that. It's a free course which kind of gives you a nice introduction about how to use ClickFunnels. And you know, don't just take the course, actually use the software. Every time you learn something new, actually implement it, right? You're giving yourself that experience. That's what you want to do. You're learning and you're getting experience at the same time, which is by far the best way to gain understanding about any particular subject or to learn any particular skill. So experiment with programs and then take the online courses, watch the YouTube videos. You can learn just about everything. Don't spread yourself too thin. You know, a lot of people like to learn everything at once and it just doesn't work. So focus on one thing at a time, or maybe two things if you're you know, feeling bold. But make sure that you're not spreading yourself too thin. So if you try to learn everything, then you're not going to learn anything very well. So you know, if you want to start out with a bunch of things at first just to figure out what you like, that's fine. Do that. But once you do that for a little while and you get an idea of it, narrow it down to one or two things, and then learn it really well, and then create a portfolio, create your own experience so that you can sell that to employers. Or you know, if you don't. Maybe you don't even want to get a full-time remote job, which I don't. I don't want a remote job, right? I'm making money for myself as an online marketer. You can do that. You can be a freelancer. You can do drop shipping. You can do digital marketing. You can do affiliate marketing, which again I linked to the to my favorite affiliate bootcamp course down in the description. So check that out. And you know, there's all sorts of things that you could be doing that don't involve working a remote job, that don't involve working for an employer, right? There's a whole bunch of different options for that. And go ahead and check out this video. I'll show you the slide there. Check out this video that I've got here, and that will give you some more ideas if you want more ideas of ways that you can make money online. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the little bell so that you get further notifications when I create new videos. And if you got any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. You guys have an awesome night, and I will see you soon.